All right. How you doing? The link is there in the chat. Right. Okay, I'll just come on. 10 people in already. So hello. David Miner. Yo. I'll let a few come in. I've just had some news off a friend of mine, a neighbour of mine. I'm just going to get back in touch with him while more people join. Give me 2 secs, guys. Say hello to each other, love each other, talk to each other just for a sec. Yeah, right. 1 sec. I've just got some news like the minute after I came on. So I'm just replying to the guy who sent me the news. 1 sec. I'll be with you. Right. Oh, okay. I've got shitloads of news just come in. So I've invited this friend of mine on, or at least in the chat, because I'm going to bring it up. I'll put the link in, guys, again, if you want to join. So I'll just say hello. I'll get back to it and go, okay. So 17 have joined me. Thank you. Leah, hiya. What am I doing up? I know. Ali, Mrs. Insects, hope you're well and thank you. The Mutts Nuts one, how you doing? Mickey Mouse. Who's retracted that message? Okay, I've got a couple of mods in, so I don't doubt them. Okay, Mickey, be nice. $17 people in. I am hoping my friend will come on, and my neighbour. Right. If somebody wants to join me, links up. 18 in. I'm okay, Ali. Never mind me. Okay? You just get yourself well and keep well. Oh, okay. All right, Mickey. It's okay. 20 people in. I would really love my friend to come in. Right, he's in. He's in the chat. I'm just going to bring SG on, but I just want to mention my mate first, mate. But big respect to this guy, people. Hello to SG Media Press. He's been coming on a few lives lately. He's very intelligent. We can tell that, and he's one of the reasons I've come on live for a bit, and a few people in the last live's chat well upset. So I just want to say hello, guys. No, it's my live. I can put comments up. I've known this guy for a while. He's a close neighbour, and he sends me a lot of information and stuff on things because he believes in us and what we do, and he's on the same wavelength. So I've invited him on. I don't think he will come on live, even though I said you don't have to show your face. Come in, or come in the chat, and he has done. So big respect for you, Eddie, mate. Thank you. So hi. Yeah, I've not watched it yet. You've only just sent it me, but I will talk about it because it's all about going back into lockdown, and there's some stuff on the. Okay.
That has been a damn right comment there.
So
hold on, but the point is, you're saying there that they have admitted that it's inaccurate, that the PCR test.
Yeah.
Results.
Let me just get that up. So I've been sent a BBC report, a Greater Manchester Vaccination Centre report, a yellow card scan, and the lockdown. So I've not looked into it. I've just received information. I've not had time to click a link. Let me just click on the first one. So it's about Euro 2020 fans at Wembley required to show proof of vax or negative test before entry. And then it goes on, guys. So, I mean, I'll bring it up on Friday in more detail, but I think we get the gist. I know. But if you want to nip on, Eddie, and have your semi, you're welcome. You can relax. Everyone, I can tell you right now, SG, who's on the panel, sound, everyone in the chat that I can see are people who come on all the time, and they are very good, understanding, nice people who support people with your views, Eddie. I'll tell you this, so it's up to you, mate. No pressure, but thanks for coming in with your chat and your info anyway, and we will talk about that later, or if not tonight, on Friday, or when me and Ash do our deeper discussions one night in the week, what we're going to set up. So it's up to you, mate. You're welcome, and you'll be made to feel welcome and all that, mate. It's in you, so I think people like yourself should, come and talk about it. There's been about, I would say, since I've done lives, when it comes to people coming on a live stream for the first time, face or not, I must be in double figures now for people saying
Your live stream.
I felt like coming on your live because I reckon I feel all right there chatting like we do, and they've been on ever since. So not bigging myself up. I'm just saying, everyone feels welcome and welcomes everyone else who's never been in before. So we'll get into some stuff in a minute, SG, and
Sure.
21 in now. So if we can get a few more in before Nathan's in there. I was looking for Nathan in the chat, and AD, are you gonna come in because you're the one who raised some good points as well? Ali, please stay in as long as you can because you're a mod of mine and you're very good at what you do, and no pressure. Just Leah, we mobile morning to you. Okay, Smoky Joe. No worries. Okay. AD, you coming in or right? So AD, I hope you do, mate. But if you wanna kick off, mate, with whatever you wanna, we were talking about masonry, but it's up to you if you wanna start off with something fresh about the deeper stuff, the tinfoil hat stuff.
I think the other day I don't use a tin foil hat, I use a colander on your stream. Spike ready. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Your sound is
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. And when I tried to join off my phone again, it said that it's all been blocked. So my browser blocked it. Technical issues for me. Let me restart my phone and try again.
yeah, no worries. Okay.
I'm still here on my laptop.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, it's not easy doing a live sometimes. Evo, no way. Steve-O's in, guys. Natural born serial killer, top guy, top channel.
See, you've woken everyone up.
Pardon?
You've woken everyone up because it gave me a notification and said Dino's live.
Right.
So I imagine they all got it.
Eddie, I will do, mate. I will do that on my community post on my channel. I've been asked to put that link in. The lockdown thing. I'll do that, mate, in a bit. Don't worry. And thanks. Yeah, Nathan, we'll get to that in a minute, mate. People are still coming in. I'm trying to multitask. Okay. Steve, right. Nathan Povey. You're well into Freemasonry, mate. Do you want to ask a question rather than state?
I'd better jump out of here so that I can try and join on my phone.
Yeah, try, mate, because the sound's not good.
I know it's not.
It's all right. It's all right. Mac. We're here because we was on a relaxing evening bar room type chat, and a couple of guests came on in the chat and on the panel, and we started talking about some deeper stuff, which is not Lee's style, this channel. So I said, if we can jump off Lee's now, out of respect, and if we want to carry on talking about some different stuff, then I'll go live, and you're all welcome on that to ask questions and talk about Freemasonry and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we're here, Mac. Big respect, mate. Rico Cruz, yeah, I mean, Luke, that's why I've gone live, okay? So you can throw it in the chat now, all your knowledge, your views and opinions and questions, throw it in. We've got 30 in now. It's obviously an interesting subject, and I had mentioned before, it could have been last night, guys, I'm sorry, but I do lose track of time and that. But I've recently mentioned that myself and a guy called Arkash, who you're familiar with. We're going to set up a live once a week for now, talking about what we're going to be talking about tonight. So like a different audience, or the same people who come into the other chats but would like to join in on this type of talk as well, if you know what I mean. So yeah, okay, Mac. Woo Mobile, hiya, okay. One Boss, One Gaming, how you do? Hey, right. He's one of my supporters, and that little sign there is a membership sign, the green symbol thing. So I'm just waiting for SG to sort his sound out and that and come on, and we can have a chat. There's no one else backstage. Please jump on and have a chat. Ali, listen, right? Stop apologising to people. All right? Got no need to. Okay. Darren Russell, how you doing? It's 20 to 3 a.m. English time. So thanks very much. I can't sleep either. But I think there might be one or two in from overseas as well. So different time zones. So blocked? Okay. I don't know anything about StreamYard blocking microphones, but keep trying. Good. Oh, right, okay, Sarah Smith. Somebody join me if you want. I did come on here for a reason, and I was hoping people would. Then again, who cares? Let's talk about anything. Nothing's happened, Woo. It's just I've been live on Lee's channel earlier for a couple of hours or whatever, and previous to that, Great Manchester Media's channel, I got hassle for go on that, and it's non-stop. It's non-stop, guys. Honestly, I've uploaded a video tonight, and normally after I've done that, I look back at it and then go through the comments and that, but I've not even had a chance to do that tonight, but I will at some point, so I can read the comments and that. But honestly, that's what it's like for me, guys, and I'm not always me, but I get a lot of messages and stuff in between, so please bear with me. I don't mean to ignore anybody, you know. I do try and like reply and stuff, I do, but you know, I can't even do that with 2 or 3 hours sleep a day. Weird. And I'm nothing. I am nobody. I'm not even 2,000 subs in, or whatever, if you want to go off figures, but God knows how these bloody top YouTubers get on and all that. They must hire people to take care of business, and they must do. Cheers, Darren. Leah. Just thanks for your support. It does mean a lot. It does. Because to be honest, right, most of the time when it comes to me talking to people, I probably talk to you a lot more than anyone else. So that's why it means a lot. And some people who've met me, YouTubers and other people, you know, I know that they've said the same thing as well. So how much it means to them and the family thing and all that. So, One Boss, One Gaming. I've just seen it. Thank you very much indeed. So, it's nothing I asked for. I don't really expect it, but it does happen. So a big shout out to One Boss, One Gaming. Thanks for that donation. That goes towards everything I do concerning YouTube, i.e. Going places and filming and stuff and trying to put content up and that. So a big shout out. Now, can you put your link up to your channel so people can have a look and sub to you? It's amazing when people do that, and all I can say is thanks and a shout out. And also a member as well. You're a member as well, so thank you very much. It's not something I asked for, but it does go towards future projects and that. I'm going to London at the end of the month, and that's going towards that. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I have, you know, I've been helped out lately, hell of a lot, and okay. don't expect it, guys, and I very rarely ask for anything like that. So, but it does mean a lot, honestly. Thank you. I am Darren. I am. But okay, mate. I'll put that link in. Sorry. I just got slightly overwhelmed by someone there who supports me. I'll put that link up now. So on my phone, there's 30 people in. So thanks for joining. Just a chit chat. Why not? Yeah. Let's talk about anything if you want. My mods deleted your other accounts. Tough. They've done it for a reason. And you're a troll. Cruise. Okay. Right. Right, okay. One sec, SG. One sec. You'll know why. I'm going to leave you there for a sec. Okay.
What was that?
They've been around for a while. They use other people's names. It's like, watch this. I'll check you out. That guy's just donated one boss. Boss one gamer. So this troll who puts the porn picture up on mine and Lee's and a couple of times has come in with that name. The guy who's just donated me a £5.
Thank you.
It works. You'll get used to it.
How is this? Can you hear me? Because I can only join with the laptop.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Phew. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my phone will not join. Again, it just blocks, even though it's not blocked.
Background.
Settings restarted it. It's
I hear you, but there's that background like fuzzy noise.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. Oh, hold on, there's a television on, but not a television, a monitor. That's not even on now.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Maybe I can try this.
Yeah, trolls are in. So what? So who else has come in?
The trolls are in.
Yeah, they're in. Steve-O saying headphones. Maybe that'll work. Don't know. Brian Cox. James. All right. That weird looking profile names in again, like the smiley face, I'm watching you type, Freemasonic type, symbolic name. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just a wind up. You're not coming on backstage. Go away. Oh no. I know you are, Ali. Hang on. Right, I will bring. Okay. This is how weird stuff is. Come back on, mate. Something's crashed. That's all. Just come out and come back on. All right. Why are you getting paranoid? Smokey Joe. I've been on for what now? I don't know. Half an hour, something like that.
Test it, 1, 2, 3. It's still terrible.
Okay.
Well, the laptop, my phone. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's not good, that, mate.
Everything's breaking down.
Keep trying. You're all right.
Right.
Steve, or nip on if you want, mate, for 5 minutes. For God's sake.
How's
don't-
this?
That's better. Yeah.
It is? Really?
Okay.
So this is better. Or not? Oh my God.
Like, briefly it is, and then it kind of goes back to a bit of background distortion.
I don't know what is wrong.
Yeah, it's quite muffled.
Other than lifting the laptop up, how's this? Is
That
this better? Is
Yeah,
this?
you're louder, but still muffled.
Oh shit.
I know, keep going. It's all right.
Okay. I actually don't even know where the microphone is. So.
Not so bad now, actually. That sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I might be able to work with that.
Smokey Joe, don't worry about it.
Right, so trying that again. Is that working?
Yeah, you sound all right now.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really see the screen, but if that works, then it works.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was the first point? Masonry.
Yeah, a while ago.
Audit them, type of thing. Yeah. Is it a good idea? Is it an awesome idea? Is it a terrible idea? Is it an awesome idea with a terrible outcome? Just what I've been thinking. I don't know. It could be any of them.
No, we don't know.
We do know lots of Masons are in the police.
Right. My mate's backstage. Steve-O, I hope you don't mind, mate, because you're a legend, and I know you will for me. If I can just nip for a quick loo break, because I've got shit going on and sound problems, I'll be 2 minutes. Steve-O. 2 minutes.
We have this. Regard, everything else.
Oh, he's gone straight. Right, echo will be
Echoing with me.
Is it me, Gino?
2 minutes, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Here on the
Here on the
we have
we have
the interesting
SG. SG.
yes,
yes,
I think there's something wrong with your setup, killer.
definitely something
definitely something wrong.
I can't get it to
Can't
go.
get it to go.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, I've been doing
Yeah,
that.
I've been doing that.
Oh my
Oh my God.
hell is
Hell
wrong?
is wrong.
If that's a computer you've got in front of you, just get a big hammer and smash the fuck out of it and get yourself a little phone.
Well, I've actually
Well,
got
I've actually got
a which I can't
which
seem
I can't seem to
I joined
to
just
join
early.
just early.
It won't join
Won't
now.
join now.
Or it will,
Or it will, but it
won't work.
work.
You're talking like I can only hear half of what you're saying, son.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
is it,
is it?
You know what I mean?
oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
How the hell's Dino got to the toilet?
I
About
don't know what to
I don't know
50
what to
miles
do.
down the road or something, is it? What the hell's going
What the
on?
hell is
What the hell is this shit?
I'm too old for
I'm too old for this shit.
Well, Dino,
Well,
my
they know my
audio.
audio seems to
Yeah,
yeah
jump off.
jump off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and jump back on.
and jump back on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give it a go.
give it a go.
We'll smash the fucking computer with a hammer first.
You're
You're
right,
right, Steve.
hang on,
I've got it.
Hello?
Hello. One.
What the hell? Is this me or what?
Steve,
Just
let me mute
let me
you.
mute you.
1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me clearly, guys, in the chat? I can now. If I put Steve back
Steve
on,
back on.
there's the echo.
There's the echo.
Steve,
All right, mute me. Mute me.
no worries, Steve.
No,
No worries.
Steve. No.
Yeah, optical. How you doing? What's it about? Anything really? This is going well. I know. He's had sound problems. Well, right, he's back. His laptop's knackered or something.
Knackered or something.
Right, Steve still echoing.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yep, can hear you.
Awesome.
Yep.
There's no echo. What the hell? Sorry, I was confused.
No, that's... Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there's a
Right.
okay. Here on Deanology, we have the new echo. Oh no, it's not echoing. Sorry, my timing's off. Yeah, I tried to use headphones, but they didn't work.
Okay, you don't sound too bad actually now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Steve. Oh.
I couldn't hear you then.
Okay. Right. Shall we actually bring a subject up?
Probably a good idea.
Okay. Nathan Povey.
This subject will bring problems. They all bring problems.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
about that, Dino?
That is perfect, Steve. Oh,
Okay, there you go.
perfect.
Awesome.
My mistake. Sorry for
Well,
being a grander.
it's fine, mate. Good to hear you. Good to
That's
see
all right. I'm too old for this shit too.
you. Never
Well,
too
this is clear now anyway. It's nice and clear to hear rather than that fucking mess that was before.
Definitely was a mess. I could hear myself. I hate doing that.
old. I know. I'm just about saying, Darren. What they like, these fellas.
Yeah.
Great. Everything sounds good now. So, what do you want to talk about? It could be anything. We can have a laugh or whatever. Anything.
Well,
Where's SG? Let him talk.
let me talk. Oh my God, is that a good idea? That's probably a bad idea.
You
Well,
sound very eloquent. A little bit I heard before everything went pear-shaped.
When I said like something like is auditing Masonic halls a good idea or a bad idea or a horrific idea or an awesome idea or all of those?
Well, Masonic halls. Okay then. Well, you just might as well go into the police station.
Yeah, say, hey, can we have a look in the cells? Can we have a look in your drawers? Can we have a look in the filing cabinets? Can we have a look at your CCTV actually right now, live? Give us a
There
look.
you go. You've
Yeah.
just answered yourself. There
Yeah.
you go.
Can everyone just say hello to Leeds, please, for Sadie Kendall? New name in my chat, so big shout out to Leeds, the city of Leeds. Went to the prison.
Who lost the FA Cup final to Sunderland in 1973.
There you go, Sadie. That's what you get with Steve O. And there's no ill meaning in anything that guy says. And
Unless you're from Leeds. Unless you're from Leeds.
I've got a couple of friends in Leeds, but I'm not from Leeds. So.
I'll forgive you, Bonnie lad.
It's a great city, and last time I went, that was en route 24-hour Leeds prison. Myself, Buzztex, Cat, Great Manchester. Filmed the prison, right? All four of us. And then we met up with News Now Yorkshire, and he came along. We had a chat, had a brew. The next thing, this young lady came over to us and said, "Hiya, guys, have you been filming?" And we said, "Well, yeah, you know, we're doing this and we're doing that. We've done it for that." And she said, "But these prison guys have come out to us and said, we're not allowed in to visit our family who's in prison because you guys have been filming."
No, it's because of COVID. It's because of COVID, Dino.
Everything's because of COVID now, you know, including.
But what they said was they'd locked down the prison because we were filming it. And that's
Isn't a prison locked down anyway, in a way, you know?
no.
None of the prisoners, guys, have had any visits for about a year because of COVID. No one's had a visit. It's a fucking disgrace you can't see your family. The only thing you've got in your life, you can't fucking see them because of some popsy fucking load of bollocks.
It is an absolute disgrace, that is.
All I'm saying is, on that day, right, it like a visiting time, you'd see people constantly coming in, parking up and that. This was a random, we never saw that. So this could have been a special invitation for a visit. So this lady come over and said, "I'm not allowed in because you guys have been filming," and that's the reason they locked the visiting down.
But why should filming outside a prison, which is completely legal and shouldn't be taken as any kind of interruption, interrupt them? And
Yeah, what we said between us, all four of us on that travel, we said, how come they've taken this out on the prisoners and that lady him because of us when they could have come out to us while we were doing it and said, stop, because if you don't, we can't let these visitors who are coming in to see the family.
They told you porky pies, Dino. Simple as that, mate.
Lying scoundrels.
Yeah.
Is it just that they're so lazy they just want to have a break, or what?
Well, they don't work anywhere, do they?
Well, not at the moment, they don't.
You're around and just corrupt and abuse people.
Yep.
Anyway, that's what happened. Big shout out to Leeds. Sadie, yeah.
Somebody says, get
It's
to
true.
bed.
We was there. It's true. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure.
No one doubts.
Complaining
No
about
one
it.
doubts you, Dino, that happened, mate. But they can't shut. They wouldn't be able to shut down a prison because someone turned up with a camera. You know, it doesn't work like that, mate.
No,
Maybe if somebody walks past, or sorry, drives past with a dash cam, they should shut down the prison as well.
Mm.
You know.
Dino, did you see the one I know it's terribly hard and it's really difficult. You've got to spend a long time fucking watching things to keep up with everybody, right? But I posted one there the other day. I went into Newcastle with a camera and I was escorted out by the armed police, and that's the latest one I put on. She told me, "Hey, don't be fucking filming," and I said, "Well, hold on a second, you're filming me." And then they marched me out of town at fucking gunpoint. You know what I mean? Well, not at gunpoint because I didn't draw the weapons, but you know what I mean. Armed police following you all over the
I'm
fucking
sorry, but
place.
even if it's holstered on their leg or wherever, it's still there.
Well, you look at the video, SG. What's my fucking thing, Dino? Natural born serial killer. What's my link thing? Get a mod or whatever's here to
Let
post
me
me
see
link
who's on
thing.
there. Steve-O, hang on. Put a comment in. Then I can mod you. Then you can put that link in yourself.
I am a mod, but I can't fucking work this stuff out. Is a mod a blue one?
Yeah, just put a comment in. Just put hi
Comment.
or fuck off or whatever.
Hello,
and then
mate.
I'll
How
see
do
if
I
it's
do
doing.
Hello, mate. How do I fucking
Yeah,
type
I'm
in?
subscribed to you.
Oh, are you? Okay, there you go, Bonnie lad. Then just have a little look and
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
Right, hold
So
on.
which one?
There you go. Just the last one. It's a very poor images because I
Escorted.
can't fucking. Oh, go on.
Is that the one escorted out the town by bully boys and girls?
Yeah. About 6 minutes, but before I think you got 2 or 3 before that. There's a one for 16 seconds where a copper punches us in the face. You know what I mean? That was only last Friday.
Jeez.
There's fucking loads of them on there, man.
That is the link to Steve-O's channel, guys. Natural born serial killer. So
I have received no notifications lately, except for just when Dino put this live discussion up.
Wow.
I've got nothing off anyone. I missed so many things and got to him later.
Wow.
But I'm subscribed to so many people now. It takes ages to actually go through. In fact, every few days I'd go through all the subscriptions and see what I've missed and what I hadn't been, notified of. But now I've got so many subscriptions that I can't go through them all.
It's hard to keep up, all right.
You've got a troll. They're everywhere. They're under every bridge. In fact, they're wearing police costumes now.
yeah.
Well, we go out and we film trolls in police costumes, acting as policemen. Sorry, there's
Wow.
no policeman. It's a police officer, isn't it?
You're ahead of the game, SG.
Yeah, I mean, it really is getting to a point where it's like a Benny Hill. It literally is a Benny Hill sketch.
Yeah.
Or some kind of
Monty Python's Flying Circus reality. It's so much like that. It just makes me want to jump in front of it and go, hold on. Time for something completely different than this shit.
Oh, I'm liking the sound of that.
It does make you feel like, you know, just going, hold on, time out, please. Just, is this for real? Are you really acting like that? You're a police officer. You should be taking consideration under your actions, surely.
I've never spoken to a cop where they haven't lied to me.
I do feel like saying to all these officials and like security and stuff, I feel like saying, can't you wear a mask properly? You're saying to somebody there that, you know, or you've got a sign here saying people have got to wear masks, but you can't actually wear a mask for longer than 5 seconds. It's jumping around. It takes like less time to potty train. You've had 15 months at least. You know, it's, but yeah, we could all go on like this, I'm sure, every day. As soon as you step out the door, it's there in your face.
Well, I was manhandled out of the town, right, by a copper who, if I had done that to her, I'd be in the nick. And she broke social distance touching me, fucking hoying me around, pushing me, all with that gun on her hip, like fucking Calamity Jane. And if I had done that, I would have had fucking 6 or 7 £200 fucking fines and fucking 12 hours in the nick.
Yeah. And I bet she wasn't that nice either, so if you had done it, you wouldn't have got anything from it.
She was a fucking supermodel, mate. Watch a video.
Well, that's how much I know.
I told her she was a fucking supermodel. The supermodel with a Glock 49mm, eh?
Well, yeah.
What could go wrong?
Well, that's where you want a safety.
Steve-O,
Yes, sir.
what do you think about Freemasonry? Because that was one of the reasons I came online, because people were talking about it and it was on Lee's channel. And I said, if you want to carry on talking about stuff like that, shall I go live? And they said yes. And people still coming in with comments. And we've had all them sound problems early doors. So I thought, do you want to give your opinion on your wisdom on things like that in life? Or
I have no wisdom or any education on it, Dino, but what I've heard through old wives' tales and you know, which are probably the most accurate things you could ever hear. Sayings passed down through time and history is that the Freemasons are mostly made up of high-ranking police officers. They've all got funny handshakes, and I know two of them. I know two.
It's all over them, isn't it?
Pardon?
The checkerboard is all over them, the police, because they're Masons mainly.
Well, they have. I actually know a kind of wealthy guy who's a Mason, right? He never tells me nothing, but I know what the crack is. Definitely, it's an organization that is like the underground boxing club or some crap like that. You know what I mean? They don't talk about it.
More like a swingers club.
Yeah, there you go. But fucking much worse than them. Things are fun. These Freemasons,
exactly, yeah.
It's sinister. It's sinister. Yeah.
Although it doesn't have to be. You know, a general Mason might just be the normal guy that does his bit for the, you know, for his fellow man and the brotherhood and does his rituals. You know.
Well, the guy I know who's a Mason's not a copper. He's a architect. Is he an architect? He's a developer.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not all coppers, but there is a code and a ritual and all that crap.
Yeah, you see, those rituals are there to change the vibrational state of a human being to go along with the plan of Masonry. And Masonry is there really to help facilitate the Luciferian, Gnostic Luciferian ideal system which is basically there to destroy humanity, so that we can return to a heaven, because humanity is hell. We should be returning to a heaven which is one consciousness instead of billions of consciousness experiencing themselves subjectively.
Well, Lucifer is hell, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
There
Lucifer
you
is
go.
just a word taken, from a specific ideology. If I can speak, what time is it? Yeah, ideology.
Ideology. Yeah.
And you can go back to Nimrod, for the same thing. It's just exactly the same thing. The fallen angel is Lucifer, and Nimrod is the same thing. He was punished for giving fire, and Prometheus, I think. Fire. It's all the same shit, just given a different hat for a different age.
But I think now we're in the age, SG, where people don't believe all that bollocks anymore, you know what I
They
mean?
don't have to. You see, Lucifer himself or Satan or whoever doesn't need to be even in somebody's mind. Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan, he said he grew up as a son of a preacher. Now, he saw all these people coming into the church and being preached to, and they're all like praying and being God-fearing and all that. And then at the weekend, he saw these people around town fornicating, drinking, not going by the supposed God-fearing ways they were pretending to be.
Because
So
they're
there's
all
like
fucking hypocrites, man.
they're all hypocrites, whether you realize it or not. The world
Yeah, of course.
is a stage that makes us act how we are allowed to. And whether we know it or not, you're part of the problem half the time, Like the general public, they're part of the problem without knowing it.
Or they are, or we are part of the problem.
Or yeah, well, everyone is. If you're in the society.
Well, no, they are. I'm not part of the problem. I will be a problem if they try to be
Yeah, I know what
part
you're
of the
saying.
problem
Yeah, exactly,
to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well
But
said.
I mean, what I mean is specifically the systems that they give us to work by are wrong. They are underhanded. They are satanic. They are Luciferian. They are whatever you want to call them. They are wrong. I mean,
The old boys club.
let's just say somebody was saying, "Oh, Britain's great and all this, England," and I went, "Hey, don't forget God and all this," and I went, "Yeah, don't forget that England went round the world with a cross on a shield and killed, murdered, raped, pillaged, destroyed in the name
Robbed.
of God."
Good night, Lee.
God. And I am, not dissing England there. I'm not trying to. Anyway.
Bobbing on there, saying hello. Can I just, because Leah, talking about Masons, right? We're not talking about lower level. I don't mean any words to sound
Yeah,
disrespectful.
exactly.
Lower level Freemasons, like anyone can join, we can, but you're limited to knowledge. And then when you get to 33rd degree above, and especially what they call Scottish Rite, RITE, 33rd degree Freemasonry, you're talking chief inspectors, you're talking people who run the show, and then we can go deeper than that. But I mean, those are the guys who get away with shit. And
Believe me, right now, I don't want to insult any Masons. Like I just said, a lot of Masons can go about the business and be nice people and do the right thing with their man and everything.
Yeah.
And be not part of anything.
Don't think of what we're talking about. Your Freemasons who help and charities and help people out and all that. We're talking about people who use them people and have their own gain, and it's all, well, it's pretty much evil, but it's a different level. There's different levels, and you know, don't think of Freemasonry being, you know, these good guys who do all the help for others, and they do, but there's a different hierarchy to it, and
I know one thing, a lot of these businessmen, Masons or not, or anything, but a lot of these businessmen who are like really well off, they create charities or systems of companies that they plow money into so that they don't have to pay as much tax. And then they can like pay themselves that money back later or do stuff with it that they wouldn't have normally been able to do. And it's all a system of control of their own money. And it's not.
Has anyone been on a speed awareness course?
Who?
Well, what?
Has
I should
anyone
probably go
been on a speed awareness course? You know, if you get, if you're doing 35 in a 30 zone, they give you the opportunity to go on a speed awareness course or 3 points or whatever.
I haven't, although I've been caught speeding.
Right, wow. Well, the speed awareness course is, it's a thing that's been, I can't believe you haven't known. What the hell? Speed awareness course is a thing they give you an option to do. If you get caught, you know, just a few miles over the limit, 5, 6, 7 miles over the limit, something like that. If they can contact you before the amount of time goes up and all that crap, or they can just issue you 3 points, which obviously affects your license, your insurance in the future. So everyone goes on a speed awareness course instead. But that speed awareness course costs you 80 quid. Then they cram 40 people into a room. Well, when I did it, they crammed them in a room. There's 2 ex-coppers standing in front of you. They talk down to you for I don't know, about 3 hours, show you some crappy videos, and send you on your way and take 80 quid off everybody there. They're making fucking thousands of pounds a day. And all these companies that do the speed awareness courses, they're all registered as chief inspectors and fucking constable this and constable that and fucking, you know what I mean? It's a fucking joke, man.
And you did one, and you noticed all that just by going.
Well, no, obviously I went, and then I thought, what the hell's going on? So I looked into it, and I thought, Jesus Christ, and I thought, what the fuck? And I just thought, what the fuck? It's easy to research.
What you looked into confirmed with what you saw when you went.
There's loads of information on the internet about who owns the people who own the speed awareness courses. Here's another one then, Bonnie lad. The ones who fine you for the COVID fines.
They're all
go and research them. They're all the fucking police, exactly the same.
The money
They're
all
all the fucking police. Yeah, it's a fucking joke, mate.
Yeah, and funnily enough, though, that if any of them make it to court, like where they have to actually, you know, the people go there or want to go there and say, hey, prove that I
scrubbed out.
This, that they just throw it out, yeah, because they've got
to.
And how are they going to?
Yeah.
So that just shows joke, for one that it's corrupt.
Fucking joke, man.
Absolute joke, but we're the brunt of the joke, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I literally timed out of my life because I was sick of the fucking rat race. I didn't want to play the rat race.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't want to make money. I don't
How old are you, kidder? How old are you, kidder?
I'm just under 50. How's that?
Right, spot on. I'm 59. And I sort of dropped out maybe a year ago. And I'm, you know, no one knows, you know, I'm anywhere I want to be. That's simple as that. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking sick of it.
Yeah, I was sick of it. I mean, my mate said to me a couple of years ago, you just hate everything, don't you? And I went, no, there's loads of things I love. I just like seem to have this issue with nearly everything because everything has an issue. And I just seem to see it. And I'm a bit of a problem because I mention it. So really, I've been auditing my entire life without knowing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, People are like, how did you know that that was being done wrong? Who are you to tell them that they're doing it wrong?
What you mean, SG, is
Walking
you
around
turned
with
into
you.
a grumpy old man.
Yeah, but I've done this since I was like 25. I timed out at 18. I said, you know, I want to probably die when I'm 25, you know, and at 40, I kind of woke up and went, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of looking around. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
actually, there is so much corruption and despicable activity everywhere. It does need to be addressed and seen for what it is.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we won't be able to do anything about those little tadpoles in this giant pond of sharks, but one day it'll probably happen.
Yeah, well, I believe that now I can't just sit here until you know saying I was right until I'm dead. I'd rather at least try to have done something, you know.
Just expose all you can, that's all
Yeah,
you can do, and then it'll stick.
exactly.
If you expose it on the internet, it's there forever and ever and ever.
Well, I don't
So,
know about that anymore.
pardon?
I don't know about that anymore. Not unless we all start sharing each other's stuff.
No, it'll be somewhere. It'll be somewhere on the internet. Somewhere in
Well,
2,000
yeah, you're
years'
probably
time,
right there. Yeah.
someone will find something from today, you know? And then they'll say, fucking hell. It's just like they're digging the fucking dinosaurs up, man, from 160 million years ago, and without the fucking internet. Of course, there'll be stuff around in 2,000 years' time that people will say, wow, what the fuck?
They'll say, "What was this live discussion? Do you know Stephen Plaster and SG? What's this? Hold on a minute."
We'll be on the modern day Blue Peter.
Sorry about that.
We can get the Deanology Stephen Plaster and SG badge.
What have I missed?
Yeah.
Not much. We're just having a laugh. Sorry.
Right, Dean, it's your turn to talk here because my tongue's getting tired.
Right.
Give us a subject.
Who, me?
Yeah. Pick a subject.
I'm looking through the chat. Right, okay. Me? No. You pick one.
Okay. Smoke weed, free your mind. James Patrick Madonna. I've just given up weed after smoking it since I was 16. And like I say, I'm nearly 50. And I can still think the same as I've thought while smoking. And if I hadn't have smoked, I don't think I could have handled all this shit. But now I'm trying to, I've got clean because, you know, I didn't want there to be that stain when I went and audited the people that need auditing, you know. So that isn't there now, but I absolutely believe everyone should have the right to smoke it. And you know, that was a definite fact that the governments and the powers that be over the years have not wanted weed to be legal because it opens up your mind and sees the world for what it is and shows them out for what they are. And they are scared of that.
Yeah.
But they are having to put up with legalizing it. But they have turned it into something which it shouldn't be. They've turned it into a really strong, potent weed, which, to be honest, isn't really as comfortable as it should be and was. It should be evenly based THC and CBD.
Some of the gear you get today, it doesn't do anything good for your mental health. And that's just the weed. That's not just like, I started smoking solid years ago, before you, SG.
I bet, yeah.
And I've liked to smoke all the time. But there's a lot of the stuff you get now, it's fucking whacks you, man. It makes you fucking paranoid. You're just
Well,
fucked.
THC is the difference between THC and CBD. I mean, if you have a high THC thing, weed, then you could be like, wow, it's really like I'm really high, and the CBD be like, wow, I'm really high.
No, I'm talking about long-term effects. I've seen people.
Oh God.
I've seen people affected long-term just by people who've smoked weed before, and then just to get one joint of some strong weed and one wrong thought at the time, and then they switch over and they think, oh, that's real, or whatever happens in their brain, and then they're fucked. They're fucked.
But Steve, to be fair, that's very, very, very rare.
I believe that's very rare, Dino. I believe it's very rare, but it is true, Dino.
I seen somebody smoke it. Well, I didn't see him, but I heard about a lad who smoked his first one, and then he was like critically schizophrenic from that point on, and has been all these years.
Yeah, it has serious long-term effects for some
One joint.
people. Well, not just one joint, but the joint at the same time as a particular thought or fear, and then something triggers their brain, and that's it. It's stuck in that fucking wrong position.
I was just going to bring this up, what Nathan's put on, because, one thing's legal, which is major destructive, which is alcohol. It's legal.
Yeah.
Corner, you can buy it. It's cheap. Silly stuff.
That's absolutely true.
So there's more deaths and problems with alcohol. If it's abused, you can use any substance and you can abuse it, whether that's, I don't know, caffeine, marijuana, or alcohol, or whatever.
Hemorrhoid cream.
But
yeah, I've tried making that as well.
It's when you look at Mother Nature, you've got poison, you've got cures, you've got medicine, food, and it's just knowing the difference. But
there's a lot out there that's shit.
Stuff you pump into and mix it with like natural stuff, like chemical stuff. That's the one that's very harmful to you.
I once saw a picture out on the internet, and it was one half of the picture was an image of a wonderful wood filled with greenery and life and everything, and it said this is a true antidepressant. And then on the other side, it was a picture of a load of chemical pills, and it goes, "These are shit." I mean,
the most prescribed drug in Germany for depression? It is something that will grow in your garden very easily. It's called St. John's wort.
Oh, yeah.
Back out. Sorry, I just accidentally read that out loud from Optical Turnkey there. He says, hurry up and poop your mic back out, Steve.
Hurry up and what?
Poop your mic back out.
Shit me mic back out. What the hell does that mean?
You have gone a little bit muffled.
Oh, have I? Oh, I'm lying on it. Oh, I'm lying on the... I'm in bed, man. I'm trying to get into sleep.
Sorry,
it's absolutely
Steve,
fine. I'm glad we got to the bottom of it.
Oh, there we are.
Please come on and help me, Steve. He did within 5 minutes. That's Steve for you.
Have you got somebody else waiting to come on, Dino?
Nope, nobody.
Right. Just tell us when you have and I'll jump off.
Why would you off? You're pretty awesome. Every time I'm live. Yeah. But you got
am I still here?
And you got a certain amount of honesty.
Well, I hope I am honest, to be honest with you. I mean, I say it as I say it.
Yeah, I know that. We know that, Steve.
And I mean no harm.
Yeah, we know that, mate. You've got a great popularity now, mate. You know, we've got, wow, how many subs have you got now?
Oh, I don't want to talk about my subs, mate.
Well, I just feel that a bit like Gypsy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Leave him alone, Dino. He's a fucking diamond, that fella.
Oh, I tell you, mate, I do 10 audits a day, mate. Smashing it.
That's not exactly his accent. That's
Hey?
more East End, that, Dino. You know what I mean? Over here on the head, son. What you fucking talking about, geezer? What you fucking talking? Sweet as a fucking nut, mate. Sweet as a fucking nut.
Sweet as a fucking nut, mate. I slayed
You
them
guys
tonight.
taking the fucking piss out my fucking accent.
Fucking
Fucking
mate.
hell.
Ricky!
Hell.
No, we're straight with each other, and I've stuck for him, and we fell out, and we're all right. We got back on terms. We nicked things in the bud, and
What,
that's
you
where.
fell out over Mank, was it?
Sorry, mate.
The likes for the Dino Show. Sorry, I
You
like.
fell out over Mank, did you?
Well, yeah, you know.
Well, I don't really know, Dino, to be honest with you. I don't
Well,
really know what goes on. Because
Nah,
it's fucking
sorry,
internet, man.
I'd rather get on with my own thing. And then,
Who are you siding with, Dino, on this fucking tiff?
who do I side with?
Yeah.
Is there a tiff? I mean,
There's a
isn't
There is. There's stuff gone on, and like.
was it GMM
Yeah.
and Gypsy Auditor?
Yeah, and others.
I did happen to try and get to the bottom of that, but yeah, bit of a strange one, that one. I'm not going to get down.
It's one of them things, you know. But the thing is, me personally, I don't disrespect anybody, and I want to do my own thing, so I
Yeah.
don't want to get that much entangled. But I have tried my best, and
I would say if somebody's putting an opinion in and content,
yeah,
then what's the problem? Unless actual content is
the
hurting
thing is,
the movement.
yeah, the thing is, right, we can come on live and talk about it. We have done a few times now, and everything's settled down, become amicable, and by the end of the stream and the chat, yeah, great. But you still can't stop what goes on behind that chat and that stream. Like, people are still annoyed, and it's like, well, I'm on Lee's stream, a Dino's stream, and it's like, I'll be respectful, but you can still feel like, but
Well, it's like it's like the schoolyard, isn't it, or something?
You can't change that, but for
Yeah.
me, right, some things have to stay private, and some things, if you can become respectful live to the world and keep it amicable live in front of other people, I think that's very, very respectful and very mature. But you
That's
still.
why I've got a posh voice when I try and do an audit.
What I'm trying to say is, you know,
It keeps me in.
on lives, keep it respectful, but in private, whatever you do in private and discuss, don't bring it on a live, because it disrupts what that live might be about. Like, it's got nothing to do with someone's private problems or whatever. So, you know, keep it private. But I'm always willing to come up and go live and say, right, things are being said to me privately, and these people involved are also getting in touch. And I think, right, sod it, I'll do a live. Let's bloody sort it out at least. Let's talk.
I agree. To sort it out,
In private,
any kind of.
yeah, private's one thing, and bringing it live is another. And I'll bring it
Well,
live.
that's the longest. That's the longest I'm sitting on the fence I've ever heard.
Well, whatever. But
I respect that, Dino. I respect it, mate. But you know, 100%, I'll be behind Gypsy 100%, mate.
hey, Steve-O, I don't take sides.
I try not to take sides, and I try to be like an intermediary, and like a calmer down.
Well, the thing is, right,
Always work.
if people who really do take sides, right? Who really do take sides are the ones who would stab others in the back. And I'd be straight up with Gypsy,
You're right there.
privately
Can be,
and
can be.
live, and same with everyone, including Greater Manchester. I've been straight out, live and privately. So
There you go then.
for me, that's not on the fence, Steve-O.
I mean,
There you go
really,
then.
it is just
I
between
just
them,
asked
isn't
you
it?
though. I just asked you, Dina, which side did you come down on? That's all. I haven't seen everything. I haven't seen everything, mate. I wish I could have seen everything.
Right. No sides.
It's just between them.
There you go. There you go, Dina, you rascal. But you just put me out of misery, mate.
No, come on. I mean, I do mean
All right,
best.
change the subject.
Yeah, I don't take sides.
Yeah, I think for me, just before you change the subject, is any kind of disruption like that it hurts the movement. I think
Yeah.
Well, I think it might.
in
I
private,
think
like
people.
they've said themselves.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
I've always said from day one,
Which
right?
probably says we shouldn't be talking about it now as well. So I apologise for even.
No, it's fine. You know, I think we're a family. I've said things. I've never changed what I've said. You know,
No, you haven't. You've.
it's human nature to disagree, have different opinions, and all that. But when it starts getting out of hand, now if you don't know someone personally,
Dino.
Yeah.
Dino. You must have splinters in your arse by now. Will you stop wriggling on the top of that fence? Change the fucking subject. What about Obama saying, "Oh yes, we've got UFOs flying all over the fucking place"?
Well, first of all, bollocks. I'm not on the fence.
Your bollocks are not on the fence, or
No, I've got some. No offense,
you
Steve.
definitely have.
Don't be worrying, Dino.
UFOs. Just wait till I see you. Right, UFOs. Military machines. That's my opinion.
Well, even from 100,000 years in the future, from a different place with different technology. I mean, we're going to Mars soon, and if in 100,000 years' time, the humans have gone further than Mars, any civilization 100,000 years ahead of us, or 1,000,000 years ahead of us, can come to us, can't they?
Don't
Well, I
forget,
think
time
if
doesn't
anyone-
exist either.
If anything, intelligent-wise, is that far ahead of us, then we're talking about time itself, which means you can manipulate time and go back, possibly.
Well, if the Earth is like 13 million years old or whatever the fuck it is, or some daft cunt, no, much older than that rather. The universe is 14 billion years old.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still going to be here in 10,000 years' time. So, what we're going to have in 10,000 years' time, or 100,000 years' time?
I'm still waiting for a very advanced civilization, blah, 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 to come and visit us, because if anything were that far advanced and we're supposing we're getting wiped out by some alien planet, how come it's not happened yet?
Supposedly, there was a guy
Always
in
going
Venus.
to happen, but yet never does. It's some kind of Hollywood kind of comic book thing to
Yeah,
me.
Dino. That supposedly some guy came from Venus in the 70s or 60s and gave us every single thing to fix our world. But the governments and powers that be didn't want that because it would have destroyed our system and thrown us into chaos for a while. And they
How
were
come it's always about destruction and takeovers and domination?
Yeah,
How come it's
exactly.
about they must if they're that far advanced, then surely they've learned the errors of life and they're advanced and technological and brain-wise. How come it's always about coming to attack us like primitive beings rather than...
Because it's programming. Yeah.
Imagine, Dino, that we're all living in a petri dish.
Okay.
There you go. We're nothing, Dino. We're nothing. We're smaller than microscopic in a petri dish. You know how many? You've got about 3-6 billion little microscopical creatures living in your gut alone. How far does their world and their universe go out?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Existing in a alien's dog's feces.
We're in the Matrix, boys.
Well, yeah. or a universe.
It's all a Matrix. The universe could be a grain of sand in some giant monster's pocket.
We could be just that computer simulation.
There you go, the Matrix. I just said that, funny lad.
Computer simulation that keeps getting changed a little bit now and again.
In a petri dish.
Sometimes we think our memories are wrong.
We're just an experiment.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Why should we believe in anything we get told then?
We're brainwashed from the first day we're born till we fucking die.
Exactly. So how do we know what we feel is real, even? Because
There
I
you
think
go.
things that we don't see are more real. Like most things that are real are invisible. I think. Like
Most things
radio
are.
waves, microwaves, or 5G.
Yeah. Well, our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They wash up on tiny beaches, don't they? Microwaves. Sorry. It's an old one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, 2 moons. There's loads of shit going on, and we go, I can't explain that, but yet science goes, everything's fully explainable, but while we're at it, guys, it's all a theory.
Yeah. And that's the thing that the scientists and experts don't seem to accept anymore. The fact we shouldn't mind, and they shouldn't mind, if they're wrong. And we learn something new, and then we move to that new understanding for now, until the next understanding.
SG, that Hadron Collider they built in Switzerland cost millions and millions and millions and millions of quid, right?
Yeah.
Just to see if they could spin something faster than, you know, what the last one span.
Yeah.
And I could have fucking saved them a fortune. They could have just come to my house and saw my fucking gas meter spinning around. It would have saved them a fucking fortune.
Well, I think in reality, to actually find out what they really want to find out, the size of the collider would have to be larger than the circumference
universe
of the well, no, just the solar system. I think just the solar system, but that in itself is a massive thing for us to even think on being able to build.
Yeah,
and we're not going to, are we? So
no.
So really, they're just playing with toys that could destroy the entire world and solar system in micro black holes. Yeah.
But yeah, they don't know what's going to happen, do they? That they're experimenting what might happen.
When they
some
first
fucking
turned it on and
catastrophe
used
might
it,
happen.
when they first turned it on and used it, bunches of the scientists were going, "We could destroy ourselves by doing this."
Yeah. But then there were the sensible people got involved and said, "Oh, there's only a tiny percentage that could happen." But I'm still thinking, I don't want to take that fucking risk, mate.
I mean, I do believe in a certain amount of risk. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't want to be swallowed up by a black hole until I'm old, mate.
No. But just because somebody got run over and I could get run over, it doesn't mean I'm not going to cross the road or drive.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that.
and just because there's a virus doesn't mean I have to not go out, and doesn't mean we can't have gatherings and sorry, wrong. Yeah, it snowballed into something else there. Sorry.
I don't truly believe the COVID thing has really changed anybody's life apart from the older generation who listen to the government and the police. I think the government and the police have lost a lot of respect. And I don't think people listen to them, and or if when they tell them to do this and to do that, they don't fucking do it anymore.
Absolutely listened to every word, haven't they, and swallowed it.
The older people have.
Yeah, the
I
older
mean,
people really have. But
yeah.
my parents are in their 80s.
My parents, yeah. And
They
mine.
have. I mean, my mother said I was some kind of super spreader murderer because I don't wear a mask all the time, and I am not taking a vaccine. And
Yeah. Well, my mum and dad are in their 80s. They didn't go out for a year. I didn't hug my mum for a year because she
yeah,
was believing.
I haven't hugged anyone since 2019, like just December, because I had what I think was COVID in December 2019. Since then, I haven't even had a cold. Funnily enough, I haven't even.
My mum is, she's God-fearing, church-going, all that crap. But she's my mum, so I respect her. So I didn't say, "Oh, don't be stupid, Mum. Come here and give us a hug." She wouldn't do it. I don't want to be getting it, and I said, "Well, I don't want to be giving it to you and all that crap, right?" And then I went into town one day, and it looked like the COVID was over with the amount of people in the town. And I went back to my mum and I said, "Oh, ma'am, look, I've just been in the town. I've asked the policeman, can I hug you?" And he said, "I can't." And she said, "No, no, it says on the telly you can't." I said, "Ma'am, I've just asked the policeman." She said, "Oh, come here then and give us a hug." You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Well, you're right. There was that point at which the streets went from being deserted to, oh look, everyone's out again.
Yeah. About a month ago, something like that, 2 months ago. People
Well,
are fed up with it, man.
They are. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
But like I said
Bollocks.
the other day, I do want a social distance. You know, I believe in personal space.
Yeah.
If I can just
want to keep away from me.
Mickey Mouse and Jake, sort it out, guys. For God's sake. All right.
Is that me that came on?
Mickey Mouse and Jake away. Come on. God's sake. Not on mine.
Yeah, we do all need hugs in life.
Who's Dino talking to? A couple of trolls.
No, it's not. It's two members, actually, Steve-O, who were bloody falling out. I think they're having a laugh now, but they're acting daft. Pack it in, both of you.
I'm going to jump off now, Dino, anyway. I should be asleep, man.
No worries,
SG, it was lovely to talk to you. SG, please leave a comment somewhere on one of my videos so I can tap you and find you and get to you.
Will do, no worries.
All right, take care, guys. God bless the pair of you. Good chat tonight, Dino, Bonnie lad.
Nice one, mate. Cheers, Bonnie lad. Nice one. Steve-O, top guy. Please sub to Steve-O, guys, if you've not done
already. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. He's all right, Steve-O. I didn't like him saying about the sides thing. I'm not on Gypsy's side.
I'm not on anyone's side, but it's so hard to be on the fence, I have to admit. It is so hard.
Yeah, well...
And that doesn't mean that I want to choose a side. It just means it...
Yeah.
It doesn't really do anything, does it, unfortunately, as well?
No, well, I do try and keep the peace, but I'm not a soft ass, and I'm not someone who's trying to creep or anything. I have tried my best for hours and hours live to bang their heads together, and it's worked on live. But in private life, things go on, and people, you know,
I just think it's a shame to see any of that kind of thing going on in the community.
That's it now. So from now on, they can sort it out themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm on no fence. I just want everyone to get on. The last thing we need in this community is a divide. So when Steve-O, all respect, he knows I respect him. It's not about sides. Because when we start taking sides within the same community, we're fucked, aren't we?
You're right. Which is why I say it's a shame to see it going on.
But Steve, you know, he will hold his hand up to any mistakes, and I respect him. It's just that's the only thing I've not liked about. But I know he didn't mean it bad. The thing, it's just no, it's not like that. So
yeah,
he gets it's you know, it's not. But anyway,
who doesn't think COVID-19 is not real? I do think it
COVID-19 is real.
Well, listen, this is it. We've all got opinions and things like that. And rather than argue against things we don't really know for 100%, let's talk about it and get nearer to that answer rather than saying, no, I think I'm right and you're wrong and I don't even get what you're saying, all that. Well, try and get what people say. And if you don't agree, come to a disagreement at the end. Simple as that. But don't take sides or try and divide. It's like agree to disagree, have your differences, move on, respect each other, and we're all in it together. I think people forget that. I think some people think we're not in it together when we are. But there you go.
We absolutely are in it together.
So please don't be scared to say what you think, like Steve O does, and a lot of people say it. Okay, and if people want to try and correct you, or they have
It's something somebody can check out about COVID-19, which is breaking news. It's on the newsmedical.net website, and it's the findings of Cleveland clinical study. It says no point in vaccinating those who've had COVID-19.
right. SG.
Why would we need to vaccinate people who've had COVID-19 then?
Right.
We were talking different.
Guys, yeah, I'm going to take a quick loo break. Do you not mind talking for a minute?
Of course, no worries.
Thanks very much. Guys in the chat, massive. There's 36 in now, which is the most.
No pressure on me then.
Almost 4 a.m. in England. If there are people from America and that, thank you. Because it's probably daytime there and all that, so I respect that. So there's more people in, so I will stay on. But when it gets to the point where I might have to come off, please respect that. And I don't mean any ignorance by that. I could carry on like this 24/7 if only we could.
No, sleep and eating gets away, doesn't it?
2 minutes, guys, because if more people are coming in, then I'll carry on talking.
I'm going to read some of the chat or reply to some of the chat. Say
2 minutes. Ali,
take what you need.
just before I nip off for a minute, James, thank you, mate, and Woo Mobile, Nathan, massive tonight, mate, thank you. Tune in for me and Ash soon on this kind of stuff. Leah is massive to me. Optical people hang on. Okay. All right. Third point done.
Any community can be there, optical turnkey.
Yeah, absolutely. But okay, right. Let me go for a loo break. I'll not be a minute, mate.
No worries. Right, so I'm just going to look at the live chat and pick a couple of things. Something not too controversial. MKL greeting from Australia, Perth. Wow. Hi. I don't know what time it is there. Is it about 10 to 12 hours difference or something? 4 a.m. for us. Leah disagrees with optical turnkey. Dino is the first one to try and help. What's this, Nathan Povey? Tomorrow at actual interview for Jam for Freedom, please. I do mob the deck chat on this channel. Jam for Freedom. I think I'd seen that here and there. Some people doing vlogs of it. but I don't know much for it. Obviously, it would be what it sounds like. Yes, Dino does have more compassion, Blackmore. He is different to most others. Sugar puffs taste nice. They do. I haven't had them for years. Oh, Jam for Freedom is a band for freedom and mental health. Well, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm sure there's like all these different categories that we need to have slightly different treatments to of people that we know and converse and interact with Mrs. Insects. Smoky Joe is heavy mental. Is that what the group sounds like? Yeah. Well, I think Sugar Puffs would make a good group name. Is Arkash in the? Is he here?
Nope. He's busy elsewhere, Zach. But he's Live Freeze Tea, nowhere. Nowhere.
We've got somebody called MKL, and they said greetings from Australia, Perth. You guys are the best.
Okay.
So I mentioned that.
Let me go back then. What's the name, please? Sorry, again.
The name is MKL, just 3 letters. MKL.
Okay. I'm not seeing it, but thank you. Australia?
Yeah. Proins Foley is right. Any chat room anywhere is terrible for a debate. It's bad enough only like not speaking in person. It's bad enough not speaking in person. Any other media of like chat is nowhere near that. You know, and even if we're in person, we can only kind of try and get as much as we can across. It nowhere reaches what we had the original intention within our minds. You know, when you try and speak, it just doesn't come, it just falls short, doesn't it? So typing a few letters on a keyboard isn't going to cut it either.
Yeah, that name sounds to me like an anagram of some kind. Just like any name is. Don't know who you are, but go away if you don't like it. Simple.
Well, there's one thing I used to find when people are complaining about something they're watching. Why are they watching it?
Disruption.
Well, why are they complaining about it? I suppose.
Real. But
Turn it
so
off and go.
Lip Free said it right. There's people on YouTube and they come in groups, and I've noticed that in chats. They're in groups, and they kind of sing together, so it kind of stands out slightly. I'll just say that. Live Free will agree. So it doesn't bother me that much, but thanks for watching. And
What Kat says, you know, even the trolls and that, you know, they're watching. So thank you for watching.
yes. Police as well. Cheers. Sorry if you've been upset, but tough. And same with people who have no subs or content and want to come on and comment on videos and stuff like that. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Exactly.
You can't get along or agree with everyone. Yeah, so that's true. And it's hard not to disagree or get along with people. That's really hard. It's kind of, let's call it human nature. Let's stick to simple words. Okay? Well, I'll tell you what then, right? Why don't we start learning how to do it? Or are we just stuck at that's what we do and so we may as well carry on doing it?
I think you're right. There's been some kind of
We're all complaining
of communication.
If we're all complaining about progressing and getting on better and the world should be a better place, then why keep it dampened? Why, agree to let's move on.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to accept this, but do you not think we're all in it for the same thing? It's how we've become because of how they've indoctrinated us this way, how they've taught us.
I'm a digital soldier, sorry.
Things. Can we not get to grips with that? Why have we become this way and that? And why do we carry on doing it? And at the same time say, let's get things sorted and everything what we see on the news and everything what's happening.
I think
depressing.
that attitude needs to be put into the auditing a little bit more.
Always comes down to personal differences. And when it comes down to that level, we're knackered. We have to respect each other. Differences, agree to disagree. All that. Accept it and move on. Don't be bitter. Don't.
Yeah, we do need what's the word? Dignity about how we take comments and give comments. It's hard for us to keep up with what's going on in the chat, though, I've found.
Yeah. See, I don't really care that much anymore about.
No, you can see some of it, but you can't see all of it.
I've gone beyond it. It just baffles me how some people.
It takes off.
Yeah, but that's you. I accept that. I respect.
Egos are a bitch.
It's simple. We're never gonna, sort everything out. And
see you, Mac Tavish. Have a good one.
Good night, Mac. Or good morning.
Let's make a joke. You can listen, but after that, still disagree. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean,
as long as people have got a voice.
Yeah, accept it. Simple. Keep your feelings to yourself, or if you want to get your feelings out, let's do it respectfully and honourably, amicably.
Said something very correct there, as we've learned the hard way, a lot of us.
We're fellow human beings, guys.
Too much, yeah. Which brings passion into it usually, and emotion, and gets misunderstood along the way, I would say. I've certainly been told that I'm angry about things, but I'm like, no, I'm not angry. I'm just passionate, maybe.
Passionate, pissed off, maybe angry. Why not?
Well, sometimes, the true meaning of romantic actually really means picking up something and trying to fight somebody for a good reason. It doesn't mean putting a rose down.
Aten, Aiton, forgive my pronunciation of your name, but
he's right.
You've come up with some great comments tonight, mate. Whoever you are, thank you for that.
He is damn right.
I think it's nice that people put intelligent comments on that are non, discriminative, and they're not nasty, and they're trying to make a point or express their opinion, and rather than dive in and slag someone off for it, well, don't do that. If you disagree, don't dive in and slag them off. That's immature. That's one of the reasons we don't get anywhere. That person could be very sensitive, and this could be the first time this person has actually expressed their feelings, and this person could be any age as well. So that takes strength. So respect that. You don't know who these people are. You could upset them by saying, "Oh, you're full of crap," and stuff. Well, all they're trying to do is say what they think. If you don't agree with it, fair enough. But don't slag them off if you don't know them. I'm not saying anyone else. I'm just saying, this could put this person off saying their own opinion again. This could put this person off expressing themselves and coming out with words and comments that might teach us something, or because somebody who doesn't want to get anywhere or antagonizes and just thinks, "Oh, well, what's the point?" and saying, "What's the point in you saying that?" Well, that could put that person off from teaching someone things for the future.
Yeah.
Because it's, guys, think about...
Everyone should have a say, and I believe in free speech, because even if everyone thinks they're wrong, it might turn out that they were right.
Yeah, come on. I mean, let empathy. Just, that's massive.
Like what Leah M says here. She told me to say what I say. I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. But I'm going to say, I may not always be wrong, but I'm never right. For me.
I don't know what's been going on in the chat proper. Sorry, I'm munching on a biscuit. I know this kind of stuff's controversial, and
I think there may be a bit of the something else going on in the chat than what we're talking about. It may have been weird.
yeah, you're going to get people who want to disrupt this type of...
Yeah, don't let it get to your optical.
No, yeah, why? What's happened?
I know, he just says I haven't slagged anybody off.
Why? Who slagged him off? Who said something to him?
Well, I think they're saying that he slagged somebody off.
Who? Dan wouldn't do that, guys. Whoever said that...
Yeah, I'm just... Do we need to get into it, or...?
Yeah, he wouldn't... He's not like that. He has his opinions like us.
Many times have my opinions been twisted into something like that, and it's not the way it's meant to be anyway. I think there's a lot to do with intent, and as long as your intent is okay and admirable, then that matters.
Okay. Let me just go back a bit, guys, in the chat.
I don't know how sensitive I was.
And get an idea, because there's always a divide between whoever's on and the chat concerning the chat, and then things get personal. So I respect that, because we're human and we get passionate and all that. So if I can just read back a bit. So the truth is dark, the more you know, the brighter things become. Okay, Nathan, I get you, mate, and there will be a show coming up, right? Not everyone in this chat can agree on things, and that's good.
Yeah, we were listening to Dina.
It's good because we learn from disagreements. Optical, I've slagged nobody else. I'm going back to 412 now, and it's 4:15, so I've slagged off nobody. James Patrick, people don't get humbled anymore, they get angry. Good point. Ali, I didn't know how sensitive I was until certain things happened on YouTube. As a psychologist, I've surprised myself by the hurt I've felt, but I try my best. Okay, I'm trying to read between the lines here. Nothing stops me. Sorry, I don't like to brag. I'm only scared of one thing, Nathan. Okay. Atten, when you replace why is this happening to me with what is this teaching me, everything shifts. Very well said. I'm going to put that up. Okay. There is stuff going on in the chat. Forgive me, guys. I'm eating a biscuit and they're dry.
Completely allowed. It's your stream. It's your live.
Okay, so there's some personal disagreements in the chat.
There
Which-
seems to be, yeah.
Because you can sort that out if you want, or disagree and leave it at that, rather than carry things on, guys. That's just my way of viewing it, but it's up to you. But nothing nasty's been said, so you're quite welcome to carry on giving your opinions in the chat, because I think you're being respectful to each other. So passions fly, so it's fair enough.
We need a subject, I suppose, don't we?
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, it's 4:18.
Yeah. It is.
I do need. I'll come off at. How many's in? 29. Okay, I'll give it till 4:30, guys. 12 minutes. Because before I can get my head down, I have to reply to a few things and catch up on a couple of things as well. So if I can get my head down for 6, I'll be happy. And I might have things to do later on today as well. And that. So I hope you respect that. I'm going to come off in 11 minutes or so. But it's been interesting and
Live freeze tea. Live freeze teas here.
I know. Yeah, I will. When I wake up, I've saved 2 for my breakfast.
Are you going to dunk them in tea?
And they're going in my tea in the morning.
Nice.
The freeze tea is awesome. So yeah, 10 minutes, guys. So thank yous, really. You've had your debates in the chat, and I think the way you've conducted it with your words, it's been non-nasty, and you're talking through it. And if you don't agree at the end of the day, just agree to disagree. You're different, okay? But just remember at the end of the day, we need each other, and it's important that we don't take anything to an extreme, guys, because they're laughing at us, and it's what they want. They're there, that word there, but you get the idea. Dan, give me a bell, mate. later today because I don't know if people are trying to upset you all the time, but I'm just reading the chat in between conversation, and I can't quite get what's been going on proper. So just leave off each other now, guys. For now, please. I'll come off at 4:30, so you've got your chance to, I don't know, make your peace or whatever.
Can I ask you something, Dino, about your upcoming live?
You wanna?
Sorry, did you say yeah?
I miss what you said.
Just can I ask you something about your upcoming live? You know, the one that you're gonna have with Bike Ready.
Oh, on Friday. Yeah.
Is it Friday? That was my question. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the live is going to be on those subjects.
On Friday.
Yeah.
No subject, just different things. So like start off light-hearted. Whoever comes on, hello, how you doing? Bit of a joke and all that, biker.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a little quiz going for fun as well. Then we'll have a serious debate or two, maybe three. And then we have questions and things like that, basically. So
That's good.
and hopefully some brilliant guests, as always. So stuff like that, and then yeah, whatever subject, but we'll keep it respectful. It's been going good for the last few weeks. You know, it started off bad for me, trying to get me disruptors and things like that. But
Single Friday Night Live, but I have watched them afterwards. If I haven't made it, you know.
yeah, they're long.
I know. Tell me about it.
Not my fault.
Watch a certain amount and then save it and then go back to it, and
Oh my god, I know.
takes the week to do it sometimes, you know. And then there's other ones happening, and
Yeah. But I'll keep that Friday because people know it's there now, and you know, same people jump on and that. It's like a regular thing. So rather than being off the cuff, I have been late, but that's only because people have said go live and that. I've not like gone right. I'll go live tonight. It's just like people have said like, we go live tonight, blah blah blah, and all that. So I do because.
well, you are likable, though, aren't you, Dino? Well, I know it's not good to ask you that question, but you are likable, and it's obvious by the amount of people that like you and say that they like you. So, you know, you're a positive light in this darkness at the moment. You know?
Gosh, I won't go that far, but I mean the reason I will carry on as much as I can, and believe me, guys, there will come a time where I might have to take a complete few days off and nothing. So don't ever think, oh crap, what's happened? I think I might have to take a break at some point because I don't.
Fuck off.
Well, I really don't sleep.
I'm trying to work out now. I'm on 30 something hours of no sleep right now.
Yeah, and knowing people like when they say good, like last night Spunkfish, we finished alive, and was it Lee's, and it was like carry on, and he put what did he put? Fire alive up people, and honestly I was on my last legs at that point. But I think sometimes if I can carry on for a couple of hours, I will do because people have asked me and that. And people said, Dean, be more selfish in that, but maybe I should be, but
I think maybe sometimes it would be helpful for you.
Yeah, it'll come.
I
Yeah.
have been that person that has stuck around at a party for the extra 10 hours. You know,
I mean, if I didn't like what I were doing, and I know I get support and that, but I've said it before, even without all this, okay, I wouldn't be as much as I'm doing now, but I'd still be who I am and go out there and confront people. If I weren't on YouTube or didn't film, I'd still be like I am off camera as I am on. So, but the bug is you get people who support you and who are regular, and then new people, and all that comes into it, and it's chaos sometimes. Emails and all kinds of stuff, and I do my best. And sometimes I can't reply to a lot of things, but people understand. It's really hard, you know. But I'd rather spend more time talking to people and things like that. So if I can't catch up on everything else, it means I've spent too much time talking to people live or being out there and walking for miles every day and traveling and trying to, you know, find some truth and all that and film it. And in between all that is the stuff I'm meant to catch up on. And so it's like,
you've got to catch up on it, you know, because it's like I'm my age now and I haven't caught up on much of anything. And even when I do try and catch up, it's never enough.
It's like, do you know when, if I can put it this way, you might understand that, you know, when people text you and you text back and you keep texting to each other and you think, for God's sake, I'd rather just. And it's a bit like that with me. So the only chance I get to respond better is to like chat and say thanks, and I've seen you comment, and it's massive. It's time consuming. Right. So I put a video up a couple of days ago. It's got 11,000 views or something now, and over 200 comments within 2 days.
Wow.
So, but I know most people, and I do read the comments. I just can't. I can. What do I mean? I can't. It's just sometimes I find it hard to reply to absolutely everything what goes on in my day. So, but if I could sleep more hours than that, I'd have less time. It's weird. Just crack on. I will.
One foot in front of the other foot.
Right. I know there's comments still coming up about some good stuff and like interesting, deeper stuff, and I will save some of that for Friday. But myself and Akash are gonna put a live up talking all about this and nothing else. So
That's what I was talking about. Sorry, that was that live that I was trying to mention.
Yeah, we're gonna set that up, and then we'll do that on a live, and we'll not talk about anything else. We'll do that, and that's it. That'll be the only subject, whether it's Freemasonry or, you know, the deeper stuff, if you like. So I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna
Always
need.
a pleasure, Dino. Thank you for having me on, and I'm glad that I finally got on.
No, it's a pleasure. You're always welcome.
Sorry for my never happened. It's beyond my control.
Yeah.
You've been able to get on.
So yeah, I'll go now. Guys, 30 people still. Yeah. But thanks for coming on. I am very tired, guys, so I'm sorry if I kind of lag off a bit as time goes on. And it's if I keep up with everything, but that's me making excuses, really. I try my best, but I'll be on Friday on my own live, like, you know, the full thing Fridays, and then I normally get invited on others as well in between, and I do try and join when I can.
You are requested quite a lot, aren't you?
This is what I mean. So I'll carry on doing my best. Thanks for your support. Too many names to mention, right? Optical's just said, right, that his raid game, I don't know much about it. I've heard a lot about it, but I don't know much about it. But if you're still awake and bored, right, Optical's channel, he's got this game going, right? And I'm not a gamer, but loads of people are really into it, and more people are getting more interested in it. So it must be good. So just take a look at least, Optical Turnkey. And if you've not subbed to his channel, sub, guys. He is an hard-working guy, and he's the type of guy like Joe Black who thinks of others and puts his own precious time into helping other people and doing things for them and that, and sending it on for free and things. So big respect to Optical Turnkey. I've known him from day one, really, since I started. So, everyone else, Nathan Povey, thank you. Smokey Joe, Arton, brilliant. I want to see you on Mine and Ashes with Nathan and Smokey. I know Leah will be there. Ali is always there. She's lovely. Send your love to Ali. She's a great mod, great person, just like everyone else who's been in here tonight. I'm not really bothered about the trolls, but thanks for joining. It hasn't worked. Keep trying. It'll never work, not on mine. So until next time, okay, I'll do another hour's work, and then I'll get my head down, and then I'll see you probably tomorrow, no doubt. All right.
Peace out, Dina. Absolute respect, and I love your stuff.
Yeah, same back, guys. Much love, much respect, and take care of each other and love each other. All right.
Bang on.